All right, so our next performer for the night, very talented performer herself. Let's give it up for Siobhan.
Well, hello everyone.
Sorry, I turned it off.
There we go. It's all good. Hello everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? You good? I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. My name is Siobhan, spelled S-I-O-B-H-A-N. I don't get it either. Just don't question it. Growing up, I really wanted a nickname. I was desperate for a nickname. But when you have a name like Siobhan, like good luck getting a nickname. But when I was 6 years old, my life suddenly changed. My brother, who was about 8, came to me and he said, "Your nickname is now Shiv." S-H-I-V, Shiv. I, being 6 at the time, loved it. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I made my family call me Shiv. I made the teachers at school call me Shiv. I even almost changed my name on my birth certificate to Shiv. I took it very seriously. But as I got older, I realized, maybe it's not the best nickname, but my family still called me Shiv. And one person in particular that should not call me Shiv is my mother. No offense to her, but she is English. She talks really fast, so whenever she says it, it sounds more like shit. Shit, come here. Shit, I'm calling you. And so my nickname's pretty shitty. That is the only pun you will get tonight. I apologize. But I really don't like my name. It has nothing to do with the spelling of it. It's because it lacks a story. I'll give you an example. I have an older brother. His name is Rowan. He's named after our grandfather. Well, almost. Our grandfather's name was Roland, but my parents were concerned that if my brother turned out to be a really fat kid, the other kids would call him Roly Poly Oly. So they changed it slightly to Rowan. But that's still great, he has a story. I do not. And I've met so many other people that are named after their grandmother or their grandfather or the place they were conceived. I met a girl once, her name was the Hampton Inn. Her middle name was the storage locker, but that's not important. That's not important. A little bit more about me. I am single. Thank you. I am very single. Thank you. No, I'm coming out of a long-term relationship. So it's been a little bit difficult, It's okay though, because he was imaginary. So sometimes I felt like he was never actually there for me. No, I have a wonderful family though, that's super supportive, super loving, helping me get through it. I have a mom. Most people have moms. Shout out to all the moms out there. My mom, she's a good mom. She tries really, really hard. But she does struggle with this thing called parenting. If you've heard of it, that's great. Yeah, I was entering grade 8, first year of high school. And she was worried that I was going to make bad decisions. So she sat me down, and she's like, "Siobhan, you can drink alcohol, just don't drink my alcohol." Right? So mother of the year right there. Yeah, I took that advice really too hard. And I have a dad. Shout out to all the dads, great dads. My dad, he's really old. He's an old dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Daddy. Yeah, he's pretty old, as you can tell. No, he's nice. He's an old dad. But he still plays soccer. He's still waiting to get discovered by like Manchester United or something. He's like, I'm gonna get there. Like age is nothing but a number. And he plays in a league, like an over 50 soccer league. And last season, at one given time, they had 12 injuries. Except since they're old, none of their injuries were actually sports related. One guy like pulled his back out bending over to tie his shoes. The guy tripped over the baby gate walking down the stairs. You know, but his name is Motown, and he is the cutest dog you will ever see. It's just a fact. I'm not biased. It's just a fact. He's a rescue from Mexico, which is great because he's bilingual. Yeah. We found him on a website. We found him on a website called Pet Finder, which is basically Tinder for dogs. And I was scrolling through it one day, and I found this picture of a dog. It was a cute picture, but the caption read, "Young and desperate." I think they meant desperate as in to find his forever home, because young and desperate sounds like my profile on eHarmony. Dog is stealing my thunder, is what's happening. Yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys on a quick story. It happened about a year ago to this day. And some of you may know I live in Coquitlam. Hey! That's the reaction you get when you live in Coquitlam. Yeah, pretty much. I live in Coquitlam, but I went to high school in Vancouver, so Charles Tupper Secondary School. Go Tigers. When my friends found out that I moved, none of them knew where I moved to. So they would come up to me and be like, "What did you move to?" And I'm like, "I moved to Coquitlam." And without a doubt, they would respond with, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Are you okay? Do you still have a good food source out there? Like running water, is that still a thing? And it kind of eventually bugged me, you know? I was surrounded by these city folk. I'm the only country folk out there. And they started to bug me with their fancy kitchens or their indoor plumbing. Indoor plumbing these days is so overrated. It's so overrated. You know what happens when you need to take a shit in Coquitlam? You dig a hole, okay? You dig a hole, and you pray to God that a bear doesn't come by, okay? Basically, what's happening. But like I said, I went to high school in Vancouver, and sometimes my mom would give me a ride in, save on the travel time, which is super helpful. And we were almost there. We were turning down this side street, and a car started reversing into us. So my mom, being a responsible driver, beeped the horn, yelled a couple, swear words, whatever. And the car kept going, and it eventually crashed into us. So my mom, she got out of the car. The driver of the other car got out. Turns out the driver was deaf, so he couldn't hear the horn beeping. When I found out that he was deaf, I was beyond excited. I could not express to you how excited I was. Because when I was in grade 2, I learned a little bit of sign language. Thank you. I'm like Motown, I'm bilingual as well. Yeah. And so I get out of the car, I walk over to my mom. I'm like, I got this, I totally got this. I walk over to him, and as I was walking over, I realized that my vocabulary was somewhat limited when it comes to sign language. But I'm like, he got this. I got this. It's gonna be good. So I walk over, and I'm like, hello. He waved back, well, off to a good start. And I'm just gonna put this down real quick for y'all. And so I point to our car, and I'm like, milk? Cookie? Juice? Banana. See what I'm saying here? Got that? You got that? Unfortunately, he did not get it. Turns out he was also American, so I was speaking a different language. That is all for me. Thank you guys so much.
Siobhan, that was fantastic. That was okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a fantastic performance from you, Siobhan.